Morning Chamber members. Welcome to Monday Minute for Monday, February the 6th, 2023. I have a couple of things for you today, specifically the F word and why they matter to Canada. There's three in particular, three F words: food, fuel, and fertilizer. And it will be a focus of a couple of events over the next couple of weeks. Specifically, the Canadian Chamber of Commerce has their Canada 360 program, which is an economic summit. It'll be online this week, and the registration information is there. And they are covering very interesting topics on food, fuel, and fertilizer. And then the Saskatchewan Chamber of Commerce has their business summit on the three topics the following week, the 14th and 15th in Saskatoon at Prairieland Park, and I've included that information for you as well. We know that these three F words are the hottest commodities in the world, of course, and Canada, and in particular, the prairies have got all three of them in spades, so we want to make sure that you're aware of those. Also, Saskatchewan sees growth in its building permit numbers. Stats Canada released the December 2022 numbers, and Saskatchewan saw a jump of 26.1% compared to December 21, which was a second highest amongst the provinces, and on average the permits were down 9.3%, so of course that's an even bigger gap for the good news in Saskatchewan. As well, the Regina and District Chamber of Commerce, together with FHQ Developments, signed an MOU at a summit last week, specifically about reconciliation in business and how the groups can work together. And I share that information with you because it's a very interesting story, and we're certainly going to follow the developments in Regina and how they come through. You can see Tony Plater in the picture, the CEO of the Regina Chamber, as well as Thomas Benjo from FHQ Developments, and so that'll be an interesting relationship to follow, and how that reconciliation through business comes together. I leave that with you today. Also want to highlight, of course, our annual meeting of members is tomorrow, and if you have an interest for barbecue chicken for lunch, let us know. We need, of course, to make sure that we have enough members for quorum, and want to be sure to include everybody in the information. I know those meetings can be a bit boring, but it's a necessary part of the process, and so if you can join us for lunch, I'd certainly appreciate that. Anyway, I wish you a great week in business, and thank you to whoever gave me coffee in the Tim Hortons drive-thru this morning. I'm not sure who was in that vehicle, but I appreciate it. So we need to make sure we all pay it forward sometimes, and so I will certainly make sure to do that as well. Have a great week in business, and we'll see you next week.